What's up, guys? It's showtime for Showtime Shredded Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big, alright. So it's coronavirus, right? What the hell is it? Well, the hell if I know, right? Eating too many monkeys or too many lizards, too many fucking bats, right? To the Batmobile, right? I don't know. But anyways, it is something that I wouldn't be too long about, guys. It's just a pain in the ass because they're holding his lifestyle, right? It's shutting down all the schools. They're evacuating everywhere that has somebody that lost positive for the virus, right? So let me give you some intel, okay? You can make your own educated decision. So I talked to real people, okay? Trustworthy people. You go to the source, right? So if you are going to go to try to gain weight, especially if it's muscle, right? You would go to if you're smart, you're not a retard, right? You're going to go to somebody who's in that area, right? You're going to go to somebody that's done it, okay? In whatever walk of life they're from. And even better yet, you're going to go to an expert, right? A fitness expert. Somebody that's done it, that's helped other people do it, right? Like a personal trainer, or a bodybuilder, or a powerlifter, or a bodybuilding coach, or a rep coach, or something along those lines. Fair enough? Or somebody who's done it for sporting events, right? Because maybe you're doing the same sport that person did. So, but you're going to go into somebody who's walking a walk, that's on the road, and knows what the fuck they're doing, right? If you're going to go to finances, okay, you're not going to. If you're going to go to a broke motherfucker, you're probably not very smart, right? You're kind of a retard. So you're going to go to somebody who's financially set, right? Somebody who's paying all their bills, or who's a great investor, or a successful business person, most likely, fair enough. Or you're going to take classes that teaches about, sales, and teaches about savings and investments and economics and business and those types of courses, right? If you're going to take courses and stuff, right? And the best thing to do with anything, though, is have somebody take you under their wing that has your best interest at heart, right? It's not going to take advantage of you, fair enough, and they're going to teach you some things, okay? This is the bottom line, okay? That's common sense, but we have a bunch of retarded people in this business that they believe everything that they see and they hear. Well, where's that source coming from? So if it comes from the news, okay, where does the news get that source? Okay, because you got to remember that the news is a sensationalistic entertainment business, okay? And so you have to take the good with the bad. And don't get me wrong, you're not a retard if you listen to the news, because we're conditioned to believe them for some reason, okay? We credit them as experts, okay? But once you act like you're not a retard, but you act like one, okay? Like me, okay? Like 2 or 3 times where I came out as a retard on Facebook because I started acting like I knew a bunch of stuff when I knew absolutely nothing because I heard it on the news, right? You can't believe anything in the news until you investigate. Then you can draw your own conclusion after you've talked with the experts on that situation. Sound fair enough? So don't listen to anything you see and hear in the news, because you have to investigate with the experts first. Then it might be true, okay? Now, same thing with politicians. You can't believe them, okay? Because if you've ever been in a relationship, okay, and most of you have, whether you like men or you like women or you like both, right? You probably have been with at least one person, right? And if you like a certain person, whether it be a man or a woman, you're going to go, in the beginning, you're going to have an ignorant experience with that person. Lies all the time. You go, well, if you're a woman and you got this man that lies all the time, men are pigs, they lie all the time, right? Or if you're with a woman that cheats, women, they're unfaithful, and all they do is lie, right? No, it's a human thing. There's humans with integrity, and there's humans that are like politicians, okay? That some people in a relationship are great, and other people in a relationship, if their lips are moving, they're lying. Well, that's the majority of politicians, okay? You can't believe them. You just have to take it with a grain of salt, investigate, and then find out what's true, what's not true. So that's why I'm giving you the roundabout, okay? How long have I rambled? 5 minutes? Okay? Bear with me. There's an end to the means. Okay? There's a reason for this. Okay? This is education. This is education. Believe it or not. I'm musclehead education. Okay? So here's the deal. I talked with several chiropractors. Okay? All chiropractors. Okay? And I've also talked with chiropractors who have in the medical field who are also double bonded, so they've also got a PhD in medicine, not just as a sports doctor, not just as a chiropractor popping people's backs. Okay, don't get misled. A lot of chiropractors in right here have just as much or more knowledge as all the other doctors out there, right? There's levels just like anything else. There's good doctors, bad doctors, and doctors in the middle. Okay, same thing with chiropractors. So let's move on. So I've talked to chiropractors, I've talked to sports doctors, I've talked with family doctors, I've talked with nurses, okay? And they all say, this, at least the ones I've interviewed, the same damn thing, okay? Less than 1% of all the people that get the coronavirus, all right, die from it. That's number one. Number two, the youngest person who has died from the coronavirus was in his 50s, or her 50s, I don't know if it was a man or woman, and had major health problems and underlying things and pre-existing conditions before they got the coronavirus. Sound fair enough? So, yeah, you know, this virus, you probably want to really be very protective of the elderly and make sure that they not necessarily are quarantined, but they're washing their hands before and after every outing, before and after they pick everything up, and wipe everything down as far as being in the gym machine-wise before and after you use it, right, for your own protection and everybody else's, because you can be a carrier and not wiping off the machine, you can pass to the next person. Okay, so that's all that it is. Now, this was my research as of all up until yesterday, okay? Now, yesterday, I had and again, I don't believe it yet because it was in the news, okay? And there's so much fake news that it makes you look like an idiot, a retard, right? If you believe it. So, here's the deal. 400 and something people in Washington State have got the coronavirus, and about 30 have died. Okay, that's the research as of yesterday off of the news that I do not believe yet, because I haven't heard that from anybody else, and chances are if 30 people have died from it in the state of Washington, you've probably known of at least one person personally, or known of a person personally who knew that person personally, right? Or they knew that person, knew a person, okay? So it would have touched a little bit harder, I would think. So right now I'm chopping it up as a lie until I see some better proof. So my thing is too, see, here we have a spiritual thing, and thank you God, and we take care of ourselves and you'll take care of us thing, right? And then so I'm in the parking lot doing my thing. I'm freaking, posting on my social media. I'm trying to get my business going, and some guy comes up and knocks on the window, and I'm okay. I'm looking for spare change, right? I'm thinking he's a bum. He's want money, right? And it's an upscale part of town, and it's by the gym. It's kind of weird. You don't see many homeless people around here, right? I was a pastor of a church. He's handing me some literature and things like that. All right, thank you very much. I go to shake his hand. Guess what? He goes to this. It's like, really? Where's your faith, bro? Right? It's my opinion that I told him this. I didn't say it rude like that. I just said, that's cool. I understand why you're doing what you're doing. And it's good to take precautions, right? But, even sometimes I question my faith, and I still have some decent faith, because you're not even wanting to shake hands, man. I get it. Go ahead. That's a good practice to have right now until we get this under control. I said, but my belief is that if God wants to call us home, he's going to call us home. If he wants us sick and he wants us to fight through it and become stronger people afterwards, he's going to do that, right? If I'm consistently washing my hands, like I was just in there, wash down all the machines, I'll wash my hands before and after workout, wasn't touching my face between sets, right? So I'm taking all the precautions. So I feel like, unless God wants me to have this virus for whatever reason, whether he wants me to beat it and then tell people about it, or have better receptors to fight off future things, or if it comes back strong or whatever, maybe they'll beat it easier, right? Or if he wants me to wipe me out and call me home early, then he's just going to do it. Doesn't matter where I hide, run, and do this, that. I'm either going to get it or I'm not, okay? Now he's not going to want me to be stupid and not wash things up, wash my hands and this and that and the other thing, go looking for it and eat bats and shit, right? But I don't think he's going to, if I'm out shaking people's hands and shit, and wash my hands right after I shake hands with people, I really seriously doubt that I'm going to get it, right? And if I get it, I feel like I'm a strong enough person and have good enough faith and a good enough immune system to knock it out, right? And if I don't, I'm going to fucking die anyways. There's two things we get when we're born: birth certificate, death certificate. I'm already over 40 years old, right? Jesus died when he was 30. Guess what? I'm on bonus time, right? I don't deserve to live longer than he did, right? So there you have it. You're born with your birth date, your death date. You know when your birth date is. You were born, your date's right there. Your death date, you don't know yet, right? So, and that line, that dash from when you die, used to be for some people, it establishes their legacy, right? And for me, that's kind of what I was hoping, but obviously I haven't established a legacy by any means, or by any stretch of the imagination, right? That's fine. So that's going to stand now for no fucking regret. So I'm not going to go around fucking hiding out in my house and poor me, I don't want to fucking get sick. Fuck that, right? We got a bunch of fucking babies, right? But I've been educated on that too, right? This new world order, they're trying to get together and try to have all the nations unite and try to control us and everything else, right? So it's just another way for the government to control us and all this other crap. It is what it is, right? And just another way for people to make more money, be it the media and politicians and things like that. It is what it is. I ain't tripping, I'm just a little annoyed, because now it's fucking with my kids' education. It's going to mess up my workouts if they fucking just, do the gym thing where they're closing down the gyms. I'm glad I got 24 hours. I'll fucking go hide behind cars and stuff and hope the cops don't pull me over, because it's a 24-hour gym. I'm going to be punching in my key code, and I'm going to be coming in to the 24-hour gyms any fucking way, right? Because I can't live without these weights, right? That's where I get my superpowers from, and that's how it's my therapy, and it's my meditation, and that's how I become one with the universe and everything else. So I can't be losing my superhero powers by being stuck at home and doing push-ups and shit. Ain't cutting it. You don't maintain a 240 to 270 pound body weight off season by doing push-ups and sit-ups. And if you diet, it's even worse. You're not going to be, ripped and shredded, cut to shreds, piece of monumental perfection, and ripped and shredded it, between 200 and 220. By doing fucking push-ups. You're going to be one of these fucking little weenies that's 135 pounds with abs, and who wants to look like that? I'm not going to answer that question, because there's people who are, but I'd want to put a gun to my head and pull the trigger and blow my brains out, right? If I was that small. So it is what it is. So I'm going to be really pissed off at the government if they're interfering with my weight training, right? I'm going to have to fucking make fucking weights at home, and I'm not a carpenter, right, or a mechanic, so fucking building weights is going to be a pain in the ass. I have to fill up fucking, tie books together and fucking make bags into dumbbells and gallons of water and milk and shit into fucking dumbbells too. And it's more of a pain in the ass than it's worth. But we'll get through this, right? But as of right now, I'm still calling bullshit on the whole coronavirus. I think it's just a bunch of bullshit. So that's my call, and that's my opinion on it. And it could be dead wrong, right? Literally dead wrong, right? Here one day, go on the next. There's no such thing as a coronavirus. If it is, I'll shake it off in 2 days. 2 days might be dead, right? I don't fear those kinds of things. So I don't fear diseases. I don't fear mankind. I kind of don't like snakes and shit. But, yeah, I'm not scared of much stuff, right? When people run away from the sirens, I run towards them. How can I help, right? It's a different thing. You know, the eagles, they fly into the storm. If you don't go, you don't learn to weather the storm. You're just going to be a big baby. You're going to be a big one of these, right? Those triangle things, you're going to be a big pussy, right? So you got to be, you got to have some balls, right? Some intestinal fortitude to step up and say, I'm going to live my life with power. I'm going to live my life with intensity and integrity and character and hard work and sweat and grind and tears and blood and all that other stuff, right? And scrape and crawl and claw and look right back at adversity and stare right straight in the eyes and feel pain and say, hello, motherfucker, I'm right here. Thanks for showing up. Let's go out to lunch sometime. Let's just do this, right? Because you're going to make me stronger, okay? Because I'm going to push through you. You know, you ain't going to beat me. A little bit of pain is not going to affect my pleasure down the road because I'm already future pacing, motherfucker, and you're not going to stand in my way and defeat me, right? And if God's on your side, right, if you're a Christian, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, right? So if you believe in God and you believe in, or if you don't believe in God, but you feel like you're one with the universe and you can meditate, and you can absorb those powers, especially in a thunderstorm, and you got some balls and you're gonna stand under the tree and try to get hit by the lightning and get superpowers like fucking the Flash, right? Maybe your superpower is gonna be speed like the Flash, or maybe it's gonna be strength like Superman, right? You don't know, right? But my luck, I'll fucking probably catch fire, right? But I get to watching some of those historical documents on TV, and I start studying what makes people superheroes and things like that. And I'm willing to try anything, right? If you're wrong, you just get hurt or you die. But it is what it is, right? You're gonna die anyways. So remember that dash, birth to death date, right? No fucking regrets, my friends. No fucking regrets. And if you do it right, it will be a legacy, right? So either fuck up and you got no regrets, or you build a legacy, you still have no regrets. But with no risk, there's no reward. Calculated risks, my friends. Calculated risks. Be a beast, be a lion, be a warrior, and kick pain's ass. Don't let it kick yours. Learn to push through adversity and pain to get to the pleasure, right? Remember those presents wrapped in pain? Remember, to get to the other side, you got to go through the tunnel vision. You got to grind and dig to get to those diamonds, right? Find those diamonds in the rough. If you ain't gonna go grinding for them, if you're not ready to forge something ugly to build something beautiful, then good luck. Good luck being a champion in life or on the stage or in finances or anything else. Because if you're going to sit around and bliss, I'm fine with people that want to smoke marijuana or whatever else, or you have edibles or whatever it is that they do to feel good, right? If you're going to sit around and bliss, remember what Anthony Robbins said, you can take your fucking furniture, you're going to say bye-bye. So you stop to smell the roses, that's fine. But don't sit down and take a Rumpelstiltskin fucking 10-year nap, because you're gonna wake up and everything's gonna be gone. You're gonna realize you just smoked your whole life away. You got high for a while and oh shit, where'd my life go? It's almost gone, right? So watch out for that shit. All right, proper planning prevents poor performance. Most people don't fail to plan. Most people don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan, right? Proper prevention prevents poor performance. I just told you that about 30 seconds ago, right? Repetition's another skill. That's why I keep repeating myself. It's not because I'm a retard, right? Some things I am kind of, but other things, I got more of a creative mind than people give me credit for, right? And that's just the way it is. If you got a creative mind and you can communicate and connect with the spirit world, sky's the limit, motherfucker. And you might be flying in it, right? Flying through the sky like great American hero. You just don't want to be crashing too much, right? So, it's been showtime. Showtime Shred and Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right. Take care and God bless. Aqua Fresca, Vino Puro, Strecciadora, fresh wine, fresh water, red wine, beautiful women. That's Italian. Mujeres bonitas, vino puro y rojo, agua fresca. That's Spanish for the same thing. Beautiful women, red wine, fresh water. Voulez-vous, avec moi, sexual. That's French for I love beautiful women. Okay, so this all has to do with mamacitas, chulas, bonitas, and mujeres bonitas. It's all Spanish too. All means beautiful women, right? All right, and hot mama, mamacita. All right, take care and God bless.